you literally got a BBL. That's how she got her nalgas. I don't know if you guys know this influencer, but she goes by the name of Janelle. All right. And this is a really interesting story right here. But Janelle is an influencer with 5.2 million followers who lost a bunch of weight and started selling, guides, micro guides, classes on how to lose weight. But recently she came out saying she was on Ozempic. All right. Which I could understand why people were mad at her. Janelle Rohner, 5.2 million followers. All right. She came out with this video. Okay.
Okay. So I have seen this question all over my page on all of my videos over the last couple of months. And let's talk about it. I recorded a whole YouTube because it is just way too long to talk about here. If you're interested, you could watch it over on my YouTube.
All right. So basically that. So we're going to watch the video. It's only 5 minutes on YouTube. We'll speed it up. But anyways, as you guys see here, she's basically on that healthy journey. She lost a lot of weight. Some people call her the bell pepper lady because all she used to eat was bell peppers and cream cheese, I believe. So yeah, I don't know if you would call her a fitness influencer. Maybe, because, she's trying to get you guys to eat healthy. She stays eating healthy. Can't relate. But anyways, you guys get the point. People are upset because she recently came out saying she was actually on Ozempic or GOP, I should say. This girl, shout out to Kenzie, she explains it.
Remember years ago, the girl that would make the bell peppers with cream cheese and then everything but the bagel seasoning on top. I think it was like maybe during COVID or 2021. And that healthy low carb snack went viral. Everybody was having cream cheese bell peppers. Well, then she made like a sudden switch from low carb to a macro counting diet. And she got super tiny, like so tiny. So then she started selling her macro guide book or whatever. She has like a class on her page for macros and teaching people how to, get healthy and fit by counting their macros. Well, she just came out and announced that she is on either Ozempic or Mounjaro or Wegovy, and the internet is not happy. It happened with Remy and it happened to the girl that was selling the greens. But this is a little bit harder to grasp because she was monetizing on her macro counting book and lesson or whatever, and people were wondering why they're not losing the weight like she is. She looks incredible and they're following the same diet. You know what I think everyone should have the opportunity to take a supplement like the GLP-1s if they want to better their health.
Yeah, listen, there's nothing wrong with we're taking Ozempic or being on the GLP, whatever. I for some time was on it, but it just sucks that you're a person on the internet telling people to eat healthy. And, for example, it's like you follow a person, right? And that person, this girl in particular, she gets a BBL. Okay. She gets a BBL, but she's telling her audience she does like 50 squats every day. And that's how she got the butt. That's how she got her nalgas. It's like that, dude. It's like, bro, come on. You literally got a BBL. And then the people trying to get the nice, nice nalgas, nice butt, are doing this but not seeing results. Yeah, because she literally paid to get a BBL, dude. You're never gonna see those results unless you get a BBL. If that's making sense. Yeah, seeing false hopes. Yep. Yeah, bro. It's like you literally scam these people to buy your course, to buy your macro guide. Yeah, dude. It just sucks that a lot of people gave her their hardworking money to see the same results as she got while taking GLPs. And yeah, she didn't say, yo, I've been on GLP for this long. Maybe you guys should do it too. No, she never said that. She never said she was taking Ozempic or whatever she was taking. But anyways, let's go see what she said on her YouTube video.
Hi guys, it's Janelle. This is a very hard video for me to record. This is a little different than the content that I share, but I want to have a real, honest conversation. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've tried it all. Keto, macro, workouts, lifestyle shifts, and I have always shared what's worked and what hasn't. Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions about how I'm feeling, what's new, what's changed, and I don't want to avoid it. So here goes. Yes, over the last year, I have decided to make some new choices in my health. I started working with a doctor, and we did decide to add a GLP-1 to my plan. GLP-1s are not magic. They don't change your lifestyle overnight. It's just a tool to help. I still had to show up for my meals, track my macros, drink my water, go on.
Yeah, you could have told everybody, bro. I'm sorry, but you could have told everybody. Like, if you just started, bro, you gave people false hopes, dude.
Walks, do my workouts, everything that I already teach and believe in. It just helped me regain a sense of control. And it's something that I don't want.
You better not fucking cry right now, dude. You better not fucking cry.
To be ashamed of. And I don't think other women or men who are using this tool should feel ashamed either. Because
yeah, once again, there's nothing to be ashamed on being on GLP, bro. But listen, I'm gonna call you a fitness influencer because that's what you are, or a health influencer. You're literally telling these people to eat what you eat, bell peppers, count your macros, blah blah blah. But you did not disclose you're on GLP, bro. Like, bro, you know how many times? This is just for me an example. You know how many times? This was back in the day when I was into my fitness journey, whatever. I would see these guys on the internet, right? For example, sorry to bring you up, Bradley Martin, but I will see Bradley Martin doing all this, like, oh, just fucking do 10 reps, 20 sets, whatever he would say, right? And I'm like, bro, I'm doing this, but I'm not seeing the results, bro. I'm not seeing what you're on, dude. The whole time motherfucker was on steroids, dude. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but I feel like it is. It's like, bro, I'm doing all this work to semi look like you, but in reality, I'm never gonna look like you because obviously different body shapes. But you're on fucking steroids. I'm not. So yeah, bro. I feel like it's the same thing. It's the same thing here. Like, you're telling all these women, eat bell peppers with cream cheese, count your macros. You're gonna look like me. You're gonna lose weight like me. But you did not tell them you were on GOP, bro.
There's a tool out there that can help with your mental and physical health. You deserve to explore that without feeling guilty or ashamed. After a few months, I had lost the stubborn 10 to 15 pounds. I was happy. I switched to microdosing for maintenance.
Bro, you only used it to lose 10 pounds.
And I would maybe, do a microdose once a month. I also paired those new lifestyle changes with something that was a real game changer for me, and I started seeing a therapist regularly. When I started posting back on TikTok in 2020, I never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be where I am now. And with that came so many amazing opportunities, and I am so incredibly, deeply grateful and blessed for the community that I have and the support that I have. But I'll be honest, that opened the door for a lot of criticism. I never imagined my life would be under a microscope and that I would have come.
What do you mean? You have 5.2 million followers, dog. Like, all you had to tell them was like, you know what, guys, we implemented GOP into my diet or to my daily fucking routine, whatever. And you're good, bro. Like, now people think you were on GOP for the longest time. But you said it was just a year ago. Oh, you just look so bad, dude.
Comments and questions and judgments about everything that I was doing. I'm not perfect, and I've never claimed to be. I did share a few years ago that I had been struggling with my mental health, and this is something that was very new for me. I've never, had these challenges in my life before, so I did feel a little lost. It was just something that I had to learn to navigate through. So I started seeing a therapist regularly, and after talking with her, we decided to try a medication. I was having a lot of anxiety, some depression, some ADHD symptoms that were really affecting my life. And when I started that medication, I lost an additional 15 pounds, which was completely unexpected. I struggled to share this because these were deep things that I was working through and struggling with therapy, with my doctors. But the reason that I'm sharing it now is because I always promised I'd be real with you guys. And I'm proud.
A year later, bro, people since way back, maybe since 2 years ago, were asking her every single time on her pages, on her videos, hey, yo, are you on Ozempic? Are you on any GOPs? She would just ignore them, bro. Until, I don't know, this week, she decided to say, yo, you know what? Let me be truthful to my audience, which, applaud you. Applaud. But like, bro, you should have done that a year ago.
Proud of how far I've come. And most importantly, I'm proud that I asked for help. I'm proud that I was feeling a kind of way that I did not know how to navigate. And I reached out to a doctor and I reached out to a therapist. And it's okay to ask for help. So whether you're just starting out or on your 10th restart, know this, that you can get there. Your path might look different than mine, and that's totally okay. If you're curious about GLP-1s, about macros, about workouts, lifting weights, I'm here, and I'm going to continue to show up and share my
Now people ain't going to believe you, dog. Now you're just a liar to them.
story and share my life and what I've learned. And above all, I want this to be a space where we can talk about the whole story, not just the highlight reel. But I'm going to be totally honest. If this video is not for you and you feel like leaving a hurtful, hateful comment, please don't. I'm not really in any space to handle that.
Thank you. We're not. Oh, good thing you said that. She act like, sorry, dude. It's just funny, right? You act like people are gonna be like, oh shit, okay, I won't. I'm sorry, I won't leave it. Bro, people on the internet are ruthless, bro. They don't give a shit. They don't give a damn.
This is just me being honest and telling my story. So if this video is not for you, please just scroll on by. So thank you for being here and giving me the space to grow emotionally, mentally, physically. So if this resonates with you, please share it. If you have a question, drop it below. And if you're on your own path and your own journey, know that I am cheering you on every single step of the way. Again, thank you for the continued support and love. I'm so grateful for all of you being here. It really, truly does mean the world to me. And I see the nice comments and I see the support. I do. And it means everything to me.
All right. Shout out. Has she lost followers? I don't know. She's been at 5.2. But I'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, man, people are feeling some type of way, man. Okay. Oh, this was the one. Okay, this is the one where she's not asking for sympathy. Let me.
Okay, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to be honest now. I could have kept this a secret. I could have gone on and on.
You did for a year. You kept it a secret a year.
For years and not told, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that influencer. I haven't done a shred class since last year because I just didn't feel right about doing it. I'm just a person, wife, a nurse, and I'm trying to balance my personal life and my social media life. And sometimes it just gets hard. And the internet is such a scary place to be open and vulnerable. And
bro, if you came out with it a year ago, I don't think anybody would have said anything respectfully, bro.
I don't know. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't know. I still wholeheartedly believe in tracking macros and the workouts that I do and my classes. I did not take a GLP-1 because I don't believe in my classes and macros wasn't working. I did it for other personal and health reasons to use as a tool.
Then tell your audience. That's all you got to do. Just tell them, bro, it's not that serious. It's not that bad.
To hit my goals. And if people felt, I really, truly am sorry. And I am willing to do a refund for anybody who bought a class in the last 11 months. And then going forward, here's the facts. I track macros. I work out a lot. I believe in high protein. I believe in moving your body. And I also use a microdose of GLP-1, maybe once a month. And I am in therapy and I take an anti-anxiety, antidepressant medication, which has also helped me lose weight. So there's the facts. If you want to stay here and follow my journey and support me, I love you. Thank you. If my page is not for you, I also understand that.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me.
I'm just trying to do what I think is right here. Okay, I'm not asking.
All right. Yeah, that page is not for me.
El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco. El pollo.